In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to measure pips on TradingView. If you trade Forex, knowing exactly how many pips a move represents helps you evaluate entries, exits, and risk quickly and confidently. A pip is the standard unit of measure for price movement in currency pairs. For most pairs, it's the fourth decimal place, and for JPY pairs, it's the second. Some quotes show an extra tiny digit called a pipette, so don't worry if you see more decimals. The pip count from the tool accounts for that. Start with your chart open on the pair and time frame you care about. On the left-hand toolbar, look for the ruler icon. This is the measure tool, and it's designed precisely for quick distance checks. Click that ruler. You'll notice your cursor is now ready to capture a measurement across your chart. Next, click once on your starting point, the exact price level where you want to begin the measurement. Then, move your cursor to the ending point and click again. This draws the measurement between those 2 points. Take your time lining it up. If you want extra precision, zoom in a little before you click so you can anchor the measurement as close as possible to the high, low, open, or close that matters to you. As soon as you place the second click, a small readout appears. This box shows you the price change, the percentage change, and the number of bars and time between your 2 points. For Forex charts, the price change is translated into pips, so you can immediately see the pip value of that move. If you're measuring straight up or down, you're focusing on the vertical distance in pips. If you're measuring diagonally, you'll also see how much time passed between the 2 points, which can be helpful for understanding momentum and duration. A quick tip: if your measurement seems off, double-check that you selected the exact points you intended. Misclicks happen. Just try again and place the clicks carefully. Also, keep in mind that pairs quoted with fewer decimals, like JPY pairs, will naturally show pip values that reflect their different pip size. TradingView handles this automatically, so you don't need to convert anything manually. That's it. Click the ruler, click your first point, click your second point, and read the pip value in the measurement box. Repeat this as often as you need to compare moves, size stops, or review past trades. And there you go. Now you know exactly how to measure pips on TradingView. That's all.